Hi there, beautiful souls, and welcome. Welcome to the Hawk and I. I have had so many magical moments with spirit and working in the spirit dimensions, and I have shared some stories here on this channel. I hope you had a chance to have a listen and enjoy them. Working with spirit, there are times where it's really difficult to find words to express how profound spirit and the spirit dimensions are. Sometimes I really struggle with sharing in words how it feels to work there. I'm going to tell you a little story, a fairly recent event that kind of really set me back. It was like, wow. It was an incredible moment that I had with spirit. Now, a little bit of a background story. I have this space in my heart for people who are lost on their journey, people who are struggling, homeless people, people who are struggling with addictions. I just hold the space in my heart for them, and I'm pulled to talk to them. I'm pulled to hear their journey and just hold the space and do whatever I can to help them on their day. I do a little bit of charity work with shelters and in the homeless, coat drives and that kind of thing. And it's just a space in my heart that is reserved for the lost people on their journey. Now, one day I was out and about in a little mini plaza, and I spotted a homeless person sitting on a curb. And I looked around the plaza, and I went and found a little coffee shop and grabbed a coffee and a little snack. And I wandered over and I had a seat on the curb. Now, our eyes met, and here's where it gets really profound. Our eyes met, and I just knew that there was magic and miracles all around me. I didn't have to introduce myself. This man said, "Hello, Lana." And I took a breath in, and I just kind of went through my memory bank. Have I met him before? What kind of that moment of what's going on here? I handed him a coffee, and he thanked me. And I asked him what he was doing. And I asked him what I could do to help. And what he said to me was, "There's nothing you can do to help me. I'm here to help other people." He was an angel from the spirit dimensions. And this is what he told me. He told me that he was here to bring light to people who are lost. He's here to guide them, to support them. And sometimes that support is to be with them during some very difficult times. He visits the shelters. He brings light to people. But he also sits with them during tragic times when overdoses go wrong, when people end their own lives. He's there with them during that time to hold their hand and to guide them. I sat there listening to his story with just the most stunned I've ever been in my life. I was sitting with an angel who was in physical form, presenting in physical form, who was working to help those who were lost. And yes, I've had many moments with angels. And yes, I've had some profound, breathtaking experiences. But to be sitting there cold on a curb with an angel who was here working with some of our most lost souls brought me to tears. Brought me to tears. And I took his hand and I said to him, "Are you alone? Are you alone here in your work?" And his smile lit his face, and he said, "Oh, Lana, darling, you know there are many of us. There are many of us angels, guides, in physical form, randomly appearing, bringing light to those who are lost." And as profound as that moment was, I suddenly was aware at a whole new level on the depth of the spirit dimensions. And even though I work with angels and guides, to be able to have such a moment with such greatness for those who are lost. Now, he did talk to me at length about my journey and about the role that I have. And he talked about the role that we all have in helping each other and understanding that some of us lose light. We can no longer see the path. And to kind of feel that, aside from the story that each person who is experiencing a tough journey, taking the story away and just understanding, it really kind of shifted me a little bit deeper. It really shifted me a little bit deeper in how the angelic realms are here, they're helping, and they need us as well. They do need us as well to help, to be the helpers best we can. And even if it's just simply sending somebody who's lost a little bit of love and light from your heart as you're driving past them, that can have a profound impact. Because quite often energy is received. And it may just be a cup of coffee or a toonie that you have in your pocket, or just the love in your own soul to another. It makes a difference. It truly does make a difference. Now, what was more incredible is as I was talking, this angel literally vanished. And I stood up from the curb in this state of incredible, loving, magical energy. And I remember saying to myself, I got to bottle this up. I gotta bottle this feeling. I don't ever want to forget how profound that felt, and how the energy from this angel left me. And there are no words to describe the encounter. And I've had many of them. I've had many encounters. And this one just filled my soul with a deeper understanding on how much we're helped. Keep your eyes open and your hearts open for those angels who are here in physical form. They do present themselves, and sometimes there is a message for you. Sometimes an angel does approach you. Open mind, open heart. This is a moment for me that I hope I was able to express and share at a level that can reach you in your heart. Yeah. Angels are among us. Angels are among us. I am wishing you so much love, light, and magic and miracles on your journey. I do hope that you enjoyed this story. And I will share many more on this channel with my experiences with spirit and angels and guides. But this one here is just the one that is very, very, very close to my heart because it just brought me so much love. Take care of each other. We all journey together.